lesson 32. Write 27,000 in expanded notation. Okay, the 2 is in the 10,000s place. So we're going to write this as 2 times 10,000. You don't have to comment, okay? Everyone can just be very quiet and listen while we explain, okay? And the next part, we've got a 7, and the 7 is in the thousands place, okay? So we are going to do 7 times 1,000. Okay, that would give me 20,000 plus 7,000, which is 27,000. So that is the answer for 27,000 in expanded notation. Let's try this one. 8,050 in expanded notation. So everyone, the 8 is in what spot? What place? Everyone. The thousands. So I'm going to do 8 times 1,000 plus. Okay, the 50 is in what place? The tens, right? It goes ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So the 50 is in the 10 spot, so we would do 5 times 10. Okay, that would be equal, that's 8,050. 8,000 plus 50 is 8,050. All right, so that is expanded notation. Then we're going to go the other direction. Go ahead and write this down. 5 times 1,000 plus 2 times 100 plus 8 times 10. You can go straight to your answer on these, which is pretty nice. Okay. So the 5 is in the thousands place because 5 times 1,000 is 5,000, right? And the 2 is in the hundreds place. So that would be 200, which is the next number. And then 8 is in the tens place for 8 times 10. So 80. 5,280. Okay. Yeah, it is. So that's how many feet are in a mile. All right. So that would be your answer in standard notation. All right, Jason started the marathon at 7:15 a.m. He finished the race at 11:10 a.m. How long did it take Jason to run the marathon? So we are going to do 11:10 minus 7:15. All right, he finishes at 11:10, and we're going to subtract 7:15. Now, we are going to have to borrow because you can't do 10 minus 15, right? So I'm actually going to cross this out and make it a 10. What is weird here is that I'm carrying over a whole entire hour into the minutes category. How many minutes? Yes. So I actually have to add 60 to this side when I borrow. Exactly. So this is now going to be 10. And I'm going to add these together right here. Okay, 1070 minus 715 because I added that 60 minutes over when I borrowed. Now I can borrow right here. 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 1 is 5. And 10 minus 7 is 3. Now, this is not a time of day. It's how much time elapsed. So my actual answer needs to be 3 hours and 55 minutes. All right. What time is 2.5 hours after 10:43 a.m.? Okay, so I'm going to start with 10:43 a.m. And I want 2.5 hours after. So I'm adding 2.5 hours is how many minutes, you guys? Yeah, that's 30 minutes. So I'm adding 2 hours and 30 minutes. We'll worry about carrying over in a minute, okay? So let's just add 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. add my 0 and my 2, and bring down my 1. All right, so the 73, we're going to need to carry over a full hour, right? So I can subtract 60 right here and make this a 13. If I have 73 minutes, right, I'm going to make it a 13 for that full 60 minutes that I brought over, and then subtract this. That does give me 13 minutes. Now, 1313 is like military time. Have you guys heard of military time?
Yeah.
All right, so technically, that's the afternoon. So for the time of day, Henry, what should I do?
It should be 1:13.
Yeah, you can subtract 12 to make it PM, right? So this is actually 1:13 p.m. We started at 10:43 a.m., right? So 2.5 hours later is 1:13 p.m. Yes.
Is it fine if we just write 13:13?
No. I want you to make it actual time. Good question. Don't keep it in military time. Put p.m. Yes.
So on homework you want us to write like what?
I do. Yes. Yes, Aaliyah. Okay, I'm not there yet. Dakota got home from soccer practice 4.5 hours before she went to sleep. If she went to sleep at 10 p.m., what time was it when she got home? Hold on. So it's 10 p.m. and she got home from soccer practice 4.5 hours before she went to sleep. Should I add or subtract? Yeah, I'm going to subtract 4.5, which is 30 minutes, hours. Okay. So I'm going to borrow, make this a 9. All right, which means how much am I carrying over, everyone? 60. We're talking about time, right? I have to borrow a full hour of time, so that's 60 minutes so that I can subtract, okay? So 60 minus 30 is 30. 9 minus 4 is 5. Do you guys think it's still PM or AM? It's PM because 10:30 PM is, or 10 PM is pretty late. 4.5 hours before that is 5:30 PM. We're still in the PM, okay? All right. Let's try a couple whiteboards.